Imagine a world where we could control time like a machine. A world where the past, present, and future are at our fingertips, ready to be manipulated at will. This isn't just a dream, it's a tantalizing possibility that has captured the human imagination for centuries. Picture a sleek, futuristic remote with buttons for rewind, fast-forward, pause, and play. This device could let us revisit cherished memories, skip through mundane moments, and even pause to savor the most beautiful experiences. Want to relive that amazing vacation? Hit rewind. Imagine being able to experience the joy of a perfect sunset over and over again, or the laughter of loved ones during a family gathering. Need to skip ahead through a boring meeting? Fast forward is your friend. Think about how much more efficient life could be if we could breeze through the tedious parts and get straight to the moments that matter. The possibilities seem endless, exciting, and maybe a little bit terrifying. With such power, we could reshape our lives in unimaginable ways, but it also raises questions about the consequences of altering time. But could such power ever be possible outside the realms of science fiction? As we gaze at the stars and ponder the vastness of the universe, we begin to wonder if time manipulation could ever become a reality. As we delve into the mysteries of the universe, we discover that time itself is more flexible than we might think. Scientists are uncovering phenomena that challenge our conventional understanding of time. Our perception of time can be stretched and squeezed, and the laws of physics allow for scenarios that sound stranger than fiction. From the bending of time near massive objects to the concept of time dilation, the universe is full of surprises. Let's embark on a journey to explore the mind-bending concept of time, from our everyday experiences to the frontiers of physics. We'll traverse through different landscapes and delve into the science that makes time manipulation a fascinating topic. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. As we dive deeper into the enigma of time, prepare to have your perceptions challenged and your imagination ignited. We all know the feeling. Time flies when you're having fun, and it seems to slip through our fingers like sand. Moments of joy and laughter seem to pass in the blink of an eye, leaving us wishing for more. Conversely, time drags on forever when you're stuck in traffic. Each second feels like an eternity, and the minutes stretch out endlessly as you sit in frustration, watching the clock tick slowly. Our subjective experience of time is anything but constant. It ebbs and flows, influenced by our activities and our state of mind. A busy street can make time feel rushed, while a quiet moment can make it feel still. A minute can feel like an eternity when we're anxiously awaiting news. The anticipation makes every second feel heavier, and the wait becomes almost unbearable. Yet a day at the beach can vanish in a blink. The sun, the sand, and the waves create a perfect backdrop for time to slip away unnoticed, leaving us with cherished memories. This elasticity of time perception hints at a deeper truth. Time is not the rigid, unchanging metronome we might assume it to be. It's a fluid concept, bending and stretching based on our experiences and perceptions. It's influenced by our emotions, our focus, and even our physical surroundings. When we are deeply engaged or in a state of flow, time can seem to disappear altogether. But there's more to the story than just our feelings. Science tells us that time is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon, intertwined with the very fabric of the universe. The universe has a few tricks up its sleeve when it comes to time, from the way gravity can warp it to the mysteries of time dilation in the realm of physics. These cosmic phenomena make our human perception seem positively mundane. They remind us that time is a vast and intricate tapestry, far beyond our everyday experiences. Enter Albert Einstein, the rock star of physics, who revolutionized our understanding of time with his theory of relativity. In Einstein's universe, time isn't an independent actor. It's intertwined with space in a cosmic dance we call space-time. Imagine space-time as a giant trampoline. Massive objects like stars and planets create dips in this fabric, much like bowling balls would on a trampoline. These dips are what we experience as gravity. Here's where it gets really interesting. Gravity doesn't just pull on objects, it pulls on time itself. The stronger the gravity, the slower time flows relative to a weaker gravitational field. This concept, known as time dilation, has been experimentally verified. Time dilation is a fascinating phenomenon predicted by Einstein's theory of relativity, where time itself stretches and contracts depending on the speed at which an object is moving. This isn't just theoretical, it's been proven through various experiments, including those involving precise atomic clocks on fast-moving aircraft and satellites. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station, orbiting Earth at high speed, actually age a tiny bit slower than those of us stuck on the ground. This effect, though minuscule, is a real-world demonstration of time dilation. Imagine living in a place where time moves just a fraction slower, giving you a slight edge over everyone else. It's like having a secret superpower, albeit a very subtle one. It's like getting a minuscule discount on aging, courtesy of Einstein. This tiny time advantage might not seem like much, but it opens up a world of possibilities. What if we could amplify this effect? What if we could control it? The idea of manipulating time has always fascinated humanity, from ancient myths to modern science fiction. But what if we could harness this cosmic quirk to our advantage? Imagine a future where we could travel through time as easily as we travel through space. The implications are staggering. We could visit the past, witness historical events firsthand, or even glimpse into the future to see what awaits us. Imagine the possibilities if we could manipulate time at will. We could correct past mistakes, relive cherished moments, or even pause time to enjoy a perfect day indefinitely. The ability to control time would revolutionize our lives in ways we can barely begin to comprehend. Rewinding time to undo mistakes, fast-forwarding through boring commutes, or even pausing time to savor a perfect moment. The mundane and the extraordinary would blend seamlessly, giving us unprecedented control over our existence. But with great power comes great responsibility, or even pausing time to savor a perfect moment. The ability to freeze time would allow us to appreciate the beauty of life in a way that is currently impossible. Every sunset, every smile, every fleeting moment could be captured and cherished forever. The ethical implications of such power are staggering. Who gets to decide how time is manipulated? What are the moral consequences of altering the timeline? These questions are not just theoretical, they have real-world implications that we must consider carefully. Who would control this ability? Would it be governments, corporations, or individuals? The potential for abuse is enormous. Imagine a world where the rich and powerful could manipulate time to their advantage, leaving the rest of us to deal with the consequences. Could we resist the temptation to rewrite history to our liking, potentially unraveling the very fabric of reality? The desire to change the past is a powerful one, but it comes with risks. Altering even a single event could have unforeseen consequences, creating a ripple effect that changes everything. These questions are not just the stuff of science fiction. They are real philosophical dilemmas we must grapple with as we explore the frontiers of physics. As we push the boundaries of what is possible, we must also consider the ethical and moral implications of our actions. The dream of time travel is tantalizing, but it comes with responsibilities that we cannot ignore. Section 5. Sci-Fi Adventures in Time. Speaking of science fiction, time travel has been a favorite theme for decades, captivating our imaginations with tales of temporal paradoxes and alternate timelines. From H.G. Wells's The Time Machine to the Back to the Future trilogy, we've been fascinated by the idea of venturing through time. These stories often serve as cautionary tales, highlighting the potential dangers of tampering with the natural order of time. But they also ignite our sense of wonder, inviting us to ponder the mysteries of the universe and our place within it. Section 6. Time warps in everyday life. While we may not have time machines yet, we've all experienced our own personal time warps in everyday life. Remember how time seemed to stretch on forever when you were a kid, eagerly awaiting Christmas morning? Or how about those moments of intense focus, when hours melt away like minutes? These subjective time distortions are a reminder that our experience of time is deeply personal and constantly shifting. While we may not be able to control time in the grand cosmic sense, we can learn to manage our perception of time and make the most of each precious moment. Section 7. Mastering the Clock: Practical Time Management. So, how do we navigate this slippery slope of time in our daily lives? While we may not be able to bend time to our will, we can certainly become better stewards of the time we have. Setting priorities, breaking down large tasks into smaller steps, and minimizing distractions are all practical strategies for making the most of our time. By being mindful of how we spend our minutes and hours, we can create a sense of agency and purpose even within the constraints of time's relentless march. Section 8. Time, the Ultimate Mystery. For all our scientific advancements, time remains one of the greatest mysteries of the universe. It's a fundamental aspect of our reality, yet it eludes easy definition. Is it linear or cyclical? Finite or infinite? These are questions that have puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries, and their answers continue to elude us. Perhaps that's part of what makes time so captivating. It's a reminder that for all our knowledge and understanding, there are still vast realms of the universe yet to be explored, mysteries that beckon us to push the boundaries of human curiosity. Section 9. Conclusion: the value of now. While the dream of controlling time like a machine may remain elusive, our exploration of this concept reveals profound truths about the nature of reality and our place within it. It reminds us that time is precious, fleeting, and ultimately beyond our control. Rather than yearning for the ability to manipulate time, perhaps the greatest lesson we can learn is to embrace the present moment. For it's in the now, in the ever-unfolding present, that life truly happens. Let's make each tick of the clock count.